Hello, Morongo Basin, and listeners around the world online at Z107.7 FM.com. Here is the Z107.7 Local news for Tuesday, November 11th, 2025. A Yucca Valley man was killed when his car hit a pole on 29 Palms Highway. The San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department says that early yesterday morning at around 12:15 a.m., a 60-year-old man from Yucca Valley collided with a pole on the north side of 29 Palms Highway near Mohawk Trail. Witnesses told responding deputies that the vehicle drove over the center median as it approached the intersection, crossed into opposing lanes of traffic, jumped the curb, and hit the pole. Deputies at the scene said that the driver was critically injured and transported to High Desert Medical Center, where he succumbed to his injuries. The identity of the driver has not yet been released. The cause of death will be determined via autopsy. 8 days after being reported as missing, a 29 Palms woman was found dead on her own property. The San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department identified the deceased woman as Hiroko Nagao, a 51-year-old resident of 29 Palms. Detectives say that on October 23rd, Nagao's husband left his residence. When he returned later in the day, he could not find his wife. They said that Nagao's personal items remained at the residence and that the husband reported her missing. On October 31st at about 1 p.m., detectives say Nagao's body was discovered by her husband on the property. Deputies from the Morongo Basin Sheriff's Station arrived at the location and investigated the scene. The Sheriff's Department's homicide detail is investigating her death pending the outcome of an autopsy. Today is Veterans Day, and Z107.7 salutes all our active and former military. Expect all federal, state, county, and local offices to be closed today, reopening for usual business tomorrow. The city of 29 Palms is holding their annual Veterans Day celebration at Freedom Plaza. This will include a ceremony and a presentation of colors, followed by live music from the Silverados, food vendors, and access to veteran-focused organizations through the Veterans Resource Fair. Veterans, active duty service members, military families, and community members are encouraged to attend for this day of recognition and connection. The Veterans Day celebration is from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Freedom Plaza in 29 Palms. The Landers Homestead Valley Association monthly meeting was held yesterday. Annalise Kuiper was there and joins us with this report.
Detective Wynn from the Morongo Basin Sheriff's Station reported that there were 210 calls from the Landers area in October and part of November. Out of 36 reports, 5 were for residential burglary and 4 were for theft. Marina west of Bighorn Desert View Water and Mojave Water agencies spoke about the rate hike, which has been studied in 4 separate workshops. Water consumption is down by 26% from 5 years ago during the previous rate study, mainly because of the illegal cannabis grows going out of business. Official notice will be given on December 9th, but a $115 bi-monthly bill would be raised to $131, effective March 1st, 2026. Glenn Harris, field representative to County Supervisor Dawn Rao's office, reported that Veterans Day festivities will be going on all day at Freedom Plaza in 29 Palms. Also, it is now official that Old Woman Springs Road, or Highway 247, has been designated a scenic highway from Barstow to Yucca Valley. There will be signs all along the highway, but the names of the road will not be changed. There will be a free Thanksgiving harvest dinner on Saturday, November 15th at Belfield Hall, 58380 Ricci Road in Landers, from noon to 5 p.m. Dinner service will start at 1 p.m. Focused on the elderly, disabled, and needy families in the area, drivers, chefs, carvers, servers, and cleanup volunteers will be needed to make this event a success. RSVP at 760-449-4048. Reporting for Z107.7 News, I'm Annalise Kuiper.
The 29 Palms City Council will not meet at their usual time today. They will instead hold a meeting tomorrow, Wednesday at 6 p.m. Tune in to Z107.7 tomorrow for a look at their agenda. Tonight's Yucca Valley Planning Commission meeting has been canceled, but online news editor Robert Hayden joins us with a short update on some development projects around town.
At the last Yucca Valley Town Council meeting, Associate Town Planner Jared Jerome gave the council a land development update. Here's a few highlights. CNS Diner is proposing to build a rotisserie chicken restaurant directly next to their current diner in an area that's currently being used as a parking lot. The town has also received a proposal for a mobile home park with 95 lots, a 5,000 square foot clubhouse with pool and spa. The site would be on the northeast corner of Kickapoo and Benicia Trail. Jerome says the parcel sits underwater after a storm, and some significant engineering will have to take place there, with over 23,000 cubic yards of dirt that will need to be moved. Walmart's fuel station, Dutch Bros Coffee, and Sun Mesa Mini Storage are all on their California Environmental Quality Act, or CEQA, reviews. Jerome says that he hopes that all three of these projects will come forward to the commission for decision by year's end. A few projects have completed the planning process or in building and safety review. Old Town Public Market is a potential cafe in the former ANNX building near Deer Trail. El Pollo Loco is expected to move into the former Pizza Hut building. They may not take up the whole space, leaving room for a second additional tenant. Jersey Mike's and Starbucks West are also both inching forward. Nice Dreams Ice is working on their parking lot, which Jerome says he believes is the last major improvement on the project. Another dessert shop called Mojave Freeze is also finishing up their permit process. The Time Warner building will be adding infrastructure to their building on La Contenta, and with that will come some sidewalks and bicycle lanes. And the Roadrunner Motel, which has been under construction for about a decade, is now considered complete. We've got some photos from the Town Council meeting update on our website, Z107.7fm.com. Reporting for Z107.7 News, I'm Robert Hayden.
The Morongo Unified School District Board of Trustees will not be meeting at their usual time tonight. The board will instead meet in a special joint session with the Copper Mountain College Board of Trustees on Thursday afternoon. Tune in to Z107.7 tomorrow for a look at that joint agenda. The Flamingo Heights Community Center is hosting a fermentation workshop on Wednesday. Come through to learn how to ferment your own vegetables for a live probiotic snack or fixing. Basic supplies will be provided, but attendees are encouraged to bring glass jars, food scales, large bowls, kitchen knives, cutting boards, and vegetables. They suggest jalapenos, carrots, pickled cucumbers, and cabbage. Everyone is welcome. Just remember, this workshop involves basic knife skills. That's at 6 p.m. on Wednesday at the Flamingo Heights Community Center, located at 55977 Paris Street. And finally, there's an opportunity for one local artist to make work on a large canvas, or rather, a wall. The High Desert Artist Gallery in Yucca Valley is seeking proposals for a mural on a wall at their building. High Desert Artist Board Secretary Tammy Roloff shares more about this opportunity.
The gallery has an east wall that is just big and blank, and we want to put a beautiful mural on that wall. And so we're soliciting art. We want somebody to solicit a drawing or a painting, or I guess it could be a photo. The winner will be chosen by the High Desert Artists members at our December show, and the winner will get $500 for their submission. Go to our website, high-desertartist.com, and there is a link there for submissions, and under that submissions is for a mural, and we're also looking for a muralist who will then paint this mural onto the wall and lead a class for students on how to paint murals. Obviously, we'll be paying them, but we'll need a budget from them, and all that information is also on the website and at the same place.
The deadline to submit artwork is November 18th. The winner will be announced on December 7th. For more information, see hi-desertartists.com. That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear about news happening, let us know. Email us at tips@z1077fm.com. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z107.7 Local News, I'm News Director Jeff Harmatz.